From you breathing in and out of my
Hello and welcome to episode 209 of the coronavirus version of Nation of Conversation. I'm here with the Coronas boys, Mike, Bill, and Wally's head.
The top of Wally's.
Just the top.
Just the head. Just the hair.
Just the tip. Just the tip.
Just the tip. Just the tip.
This one snuck up on me. Top story: Wrestlemania is this weekend. Anybody else blindsided by the fact that Wrestlemania is still happening and is happening this weekend? I guess not.
Awful.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I was very surprised that it was still happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was. I wish it was last weekend.
Oh yeah. Why was that?
But
It doesn't matter. I'm not going to watch it.
I don't know. I just wish it was over with.
Well, it's going to be over with this weekend. And we're going to pick matches. There's 14 of them right now.
Yeah.
A lot of them have changed in the last 72 hours. What'd you read?
Why are people pulling out?
Fear of coronavirus. Like Roman Reigns pulled out of Roman pulled out of his match. That makes sense to me because he was sick and he had the leukemia.
Mm-hmm.
Why take a chance on a waste of time WrestleMania? Just don't. Just don't. It's smart.
Got to compromise the immune system.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
He should not be.
Sense.
He should not be out there. I can't believe
Other people, I know the Usos pulled out before him because they were pissed because the Miz was sick and he still wrestled on last Friday or when they wrestled, so they pulled out.
Did I see Asuka pulled out?
Oh, I don't know.
you may have.
I thought I saw that.
The thing is, I think more people have pulled out and we don't know of it yet.
I think Asuka and somebody else they were saying are gone now, but they've already wrestled the WrestleMania match because it's all pre-taped.
Andrade, this is all spoilers. So spoiler
He's out.
alert.
Right.
Andrade's out. And did you see his replacement?
Yeah, it's listed on here.
Oh. Okay, you'd think you would have kept it a surprise, a funny surprise, but I guess not.
Bill's
But
not watching it.
Well, still.
What is it?
Bill, you got to watch it.
Well, we'll get there on our second episode. We're watching for next week, but
Oh no. What does that mean? That's a threat.
no, I mean I'm gonna ask what WrestleMania special.
I'm not watching WrestleMania. I'm not doing it.
You're not going to
You
do
can't
it?
make me.
I mean, I can. It's my turn.
He could. Wally just won't show up.
What else is in?
Exactly.
There you go.
Someone said that their both shows are going to be 3.5 hours long. And I was just like,
Jesus.
why? Why
Good
do they
grief.
both? Why do they both need to be that long? Like nothing needs to be that long over 2 nights. Like
At least
2
they're not.
hours.
At least they're not 5 hours apiece. That's what I was afraid of.
But
3
you
hours
watch-
isn't terrible.
Yeah, you watch 10 or 11 hours of Wrestle Kingdom every year.
That's good and that's high quality.
Okay, fair.
This-
That's also too much.
The whole thing is good and high quality. The whole thing.
It's better than it. Every match on Wrestle Kingdom will be better than every match on WrestleMania. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Probably
No ifs,
true.
ands, or buts.
Probably true.
This is going to be a rough WrestleMania.
I do like that you can break them up by a day, though. It's not all in one shot.
But still, You don't need 3.5 hours each. Like, you could have cut a lot. Like, I'm fascinated about what they're filling this with. There's still 14 matches.
That's a half hour each. If you, I mean,
know?
with the filler mixed in.
What
They're gonna-
filler is there?
They're gonna have packages and Gronk.
All the show the music and packages they do.
Gronk.
Yeah.
God.
Want to go over some of these?
The thing is, it's going to be, I think there's other people we haven't seen.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Who else is?
Let me
you
just
have
say
theories
this,
about
though.
pullouts? Go ahead.
I don't know, but let me just say this. This shouldn't be happening at all. They should
No.
have just canceled it.
Yes.
They should have just like thrown in the towel and been like, you know what? This is falling apart with Roman and with other people pulling out. Now we have Austin Theory in a tag match. Like, let's just throw it out, guys. But of course they can't.
I mean,
Of
it's not
course.
like they have 100 other wrestlers on a contract that could step into that spot.
But it's not even that. It's just like this, like, if everything's falling apart and you're not getting what you want, of course, this dog, get
that
out of
Rosie?
here.
Our
Yes,
fifth
Rosie
co-host.
is fighting Bubbles directly underneath me. Directly underneath me is fighting Bubbles. Okay. Okay, yes, I know. She's trying to bite my thing now.
That's a better WrestleMania match than
Yes. Bubbles
some of
versus
these.
Rosie.
Bubbles versus Rosie. I'm into that.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Ugh. Ugh. There. There she is. There she is. Okay, go on. Get out of here. Oh, you're all tangled. Okay. But yeah, it shouldn't be happening. This is just and it's gonna be
I don't understand why they didn't move it. Couldn't they have moved it somehow?
Till when, though?
to win. You don't,
I don't know. June?
They already moved the Olympics back a whole year. I mean, I know that's another whole thing, but
That takes a lot more
it does.
work, right?
For sure.
I
And the
don't know.
thing is, it's like, okay, I get wanting to have WrestleMania because it's a big moneymaker, but you're not. What are you going to accomplish with this?
I don't know.
What are you accomplishing?
And the network is free right now.
Yeah.
It's unlimited free.
Are you going to get subscribers? No. Are you going to get money? No. Like, what are you going to do?
Unless they have sponsors on WrestleMania.
I suppose.
That could be the one thing. They have sponsors that are already invested and they don't want to lose those sponsors, but you're not going to be able to you're not going to give them a good
Prop bet.
report,
Prop it. Does the CDC have a commercial? Because I've
No.
seen their commercials. I've
No.
seen the commercials on HBO Go.
They do not have a commercial on this.
That's right. They wouldn't because according to WWE, everything is just extenuating circumstances.
Right.
Exactly.
There's no way that there's no chance. No chance.
Right.
They're already planning to go back into the performance center after it was supposedly needed to be cleared out. They're going back in like 2 weeks.
Well, they were.
Jesus.
NXT was in Full Sail this week. I don't know. It's just
Doesn't
a
matter.
mess.
We'll keep moving on. All right, so here are the matches. There are 14 matches. Some of these are real garbage. So they're probably not worth a lot of I don't have them separated by night because I could not find.
I don't think there is a setup yet. I think that
There was a couple of sites had weird questionable, Brad Shepard kind of qualifications had separations, but I don't believe them. So, all right. So the first match, I'm going by what I presume to be the least important to the most important, or close. Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley was tossed on this thing. But we haven't seen Bobby Lashley in months. Aleister Black was getting that weird squash push, but I don't know where that ended up. And I'm
Eating Bobby Lashley is where it ends up.
assuming, yes, he's going to just squash. Jesus Christ. I assume he's just going to squash. What in the world?
Sorry, we're having a fight over Google.
Your chat fight is not helping me. It's not helping me. All right, so Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley. Is this a sweep for Aleister Black? I'm assuming yes.
This is
Give me Alistair.
yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Alistair.
Alistair.
Sweep it. Aleister Black. This match was made by Gronk, the host of WrestleMania. Something everyone needed to see. Elias versus Baron Corbin. Couldn't wait to see this. Thanks, Gronk.
Give me Baron.
Elias. Well, the thing is,
Give me a bad guy, Baron Corbin.
at the end of SmackDown, like they shot that weird angle where Baron Corbin knocked Elias off the perch and like he died. I think he looked like he died. He knocked him off with his scepter and like he fell from the thing. Huh?
What the fuck?
Like
I'm
they
so-
shot it like a B movie.
I'm so like not paying attention to WWE at times
Oh, yeah.
that when Gronk got interrupted by Baron Corbin the one time, I'm like, what the oh yeah, I forgot he was a goddamn king. Of course he is. Of course he's a king. Yeah, I agree with you, Bill. Baron Corbin, the heel, is going to win this one because Elias never wins.
I
Elias.
agree.
Oh, Lone Wolf Elias.
Oh,
Yeah.
remember, what are the rules again? If you get a lone wolf, you get an extra point.
Yeah.
Do we even know where the standings lie right now? You just gave up on that?
I mean, I can go. It's on a different computer. I'd have to go and.
Well, maybe for next week we can figure out where we lie after WrestleMania. Because Wait, no, we have to. Because
That's the end of the
WrestleMania is
year.
the final thing.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't even know where I was leading, but I can't remember. It wasn't by a lot, I don't think. I won last year, so this would be a
I
back-to-back for me.
think you're winning, and Wally's losing. I think
Yeah, Wally's
I
definitely
was
losing.
definitely losing badly.
because
Wally's
he
definitely
just
losing.
didn't pick sometimes.
Yeah.
Of course. All right, so we had a lone wolf for Elias there by you, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next match. Street Profits. Your
Should
champ-
have been the match of the night.
What, this match? Oh,
It's not anymore.
it would have been all four of your guys in one match.
I know.
Street Profits, the champs. That's right. Blink and you'll miss it. They're the tag champs. They are facing
Yep.
Angel Garza and Austin Tahiri.
Street Profits because they just had to throw Austin Theory in. They're not going to give him a belt.
Yeah.
A toss-in
Street
team is not going to win the belt.
No. It shouldn't.
For sure, Street Profits.
Street Profits?
Yeah.
Is that a sweep?
For sure.
Sweep, Street Profits?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, we're off to a lot of sweeps so far. 2 sweeps. And 3 against 1 lone wolf.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Well,
All right, the other
I
tag
guess they
match.
shot the angle for this Monday, so.
The other tag match, Miz and Morrison, which is fucking ridiculous. Can we just talk about the fact that Morrison is back with Miz? They have no idea what they're doing.
Do you actually think Vince is going to push him?
No, I guess I just expected something else, not just him back with Miz like he never left. But he is. And they're in a triple threat match with the New Day and the Usos over the tag team championships, which I think Miz and Morrison have. I'm not totally sure. And it's a ladder match, supposedly.
Hey, I thought the Usos weren't on the show.
Well, maybe they got pulled off.
I thought they. I'll
You
say
had-
Miz
it
and
could-
Morrison.
It could be that they're not on because you said that earlier that they were mad about Miz.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just a one-on-one kind of deal. Maybe it's just New
Who,
Day versus Miz and Morrison.
Who's the champion right now?
I think it's Miz and Morrison, right?
I'll take New Day with the return of Xavier Woods.
Ooh. You think he's ready to come back?
Ready enough. I mean, he won't be a full-time guy yet, but
Wow.
I don't even remember what his injury was, but
Blown out Achilles. That's why I'm questioning it.
Yeah.
yeah, he's fine.
I'll take Miz and Morrison too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Miz and Morrison. Is that 3-on-1?
Take a pick, Mike?
Did you make a pick? Mike?
Yeah. Miz and Morrison.
All right,
yes,
so you
Miz
get a
and
lone
Morrison.
wolf, Bill. Do you want to do the lone wolf noise, Wally?
Watch, it'll be the Usos.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
No, I don't want to do the lone wolf noise.
The Usos are, in fact, in the match. We just completely just discredited them. All right. A match that you actually would want to see. Sami Zayn versus Daniel Bryan. I don't think it's going to play out the way that we want it to, based on the fact that Sami Zayn is not really wrestling. He's just kind of hiding. Won the title because of a lot of cheating. I don't think this is going to be the banger we actually want it to be, but in theory, this should be awesome.
I thought Daniel Bryan wasn't going to wrestle anymore.
He's going part-time.
Once his contract comes up, I think, which isn't for another few months.
Few months.
Do you think this match is actually gonna be a thing, or do you think it's gonna stink like my prediction?
It's not going to be as good as we should be, but they're too good to let this be bad.
Yeah, that's true.
I just mean like the way that they're treating the Sammy character. Not that Sammy's a bad wrestler, but
I think he'll go out and do enough. It won't be a banger, but it'll be.
It'll be better than I expect. He's
better than you expect, not as good as I hope.
It has a potential to be the best match of the night, for sure.
For sure.
You have a prediction on who's going to win this one?
I will take Sami Zayn.
I'll give it to Bryan.
Who do you think Sammy's going to keep
How
it?
far behind are you, Ryan?
I don't know.
You are like a minute behind us. All right. I'm going Daniel Bryan.
Okay. Did everybody go?
Yes.
All right.
Ryan.
I'm going to pick Sami Zayn.
All right, so I think we split it then.
Okay.
To split.
Split down the middle.
Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens. I forgot this even was a thing.
This
But it's a thing.
could be a good match.
It's been
Could
going
be.
on for a while.
Going on a long time, but I completely forgot that it was a thing. I remember Kevin Owens was doing stunners and stuff, but
I'm going to go Rollins. I'm going to go Rollins.
okay.
Because who does... Well, the one AO... Because I don't know if Kevin has anyone to help him.
I'm going to take Kevin Owens in his once every 2 years push.
Well, he has Joe, right?
Oh, he does?
Is Joe around? I thought Joe was hurt.
He's suspended.
Oh.
Steroid.
Oh, that's right.
Steroid
What was his-
suspension,
steroid.
I think. Could be wrong.
I'll
about
take
that.
Owens. I'll take Owens.
I'm going to go with Rollins because he has guys. More guys. Because he has Buddy Murphy.
Yeah.
Tokar and Razor. One of them's hurt, right? So they're both not there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, I forgot. I have no idea.
Everybody go on that one?
Yes.
Did we split that one?
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
All right. Cena and Bray Wyatt in a Firefly Funhouse match, which you know is just going to be the best. Just the best.
This is gonna be. It's gonna be so. It's gonna be so bad. Oh my god.
This is what you wanted, though, Mike. You wanted weird matches, like weird CGI and weird sets and different movie presentation. This could be what you were asking for a few weeks ago.
Yeah. Yes,
But
I'll
it's-
hold my breath.
It's Cena. That's not good.
I'm less worried about Cena. I'm more worried about Bray.
Ugh.
Yes, we all forget that you're the biggest Cena fan out there.
I'm such a
It's true.
Cena mark.
You're part of the, what is it, the Chain Gang?
Oh, yes.
You remember the Chain Gang? You have an
Chain
official
Gang.
membership card?
Yes, I do. I'm going to go Bray.
I'm
Oh.
going Bray.
Yeah, you got a reason? Just because it's his match?
Because I feel like Cena's not afraid to put someone over now.
And Bray is one of the few guys that they seem to want to run out there every week. He has to win. And he doesn't. But.
For that exact reason, I'm going to pick Cena. Because
It's good enough.
because Bray has to be run out there every week. Who gives a fuck? We need Cena to win. So Cena's going to win.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna take I'm gonna take Cena.
After you just shit all over him, you're going to take Cena.
Yeah.
Oh, God. All right. Getting into the more main event-y matches after that. We got the SmackDown Women's Championship. I don't know the order. Just keep in mind, I don't know what the real order is going to be, but SmackDown Women's Championship is Bayley, who's champion, versus Sasha, versus Naomi, versus Lacey Evans, versus Tamina. Why the fuck is Tamina in this match? I don't know.
Why is it a 5-way? What, like, even if Tamina wasn't in there, why is it a 4-way? Like, why?
Because there was
I don't know.
other people in there, and I think they pulled out. Like, what's Alexa Bliss in this?
She may have been. Where was Asuka? Was Asuka in this match?
Yeah, Asuka, and I thought maybe even Dana Brooke.
Well, Dana Brooke has coronavirus, so she's not in.
She doesn't have it. She's just quarantined herself. There's no.
Well-
Does that happen?
Okay, she can't be a part of the match.
Right.
Maybe this is the match Asuka did not show up in or was not a part of. I forget even
maybe.
what brand Asuka's even on at this point. But
I think SmackDown.
you got
I don't know.
a prediction here? Is Bayley keeping it?
Sasha wins.
I would like Bayley to keep it, but I'm going to say they put it back on Naomi just for funsies.
Asuka's Raw.
There you go.
I'll take Bayley to keep it.
Ooh, Murray, that gives you two chances for a lone wolf.
There you go.
Take
You
it,
have
Sasha.
Tamina or Lacey Evans.
I'm taking Sasha. Fuck that. I'll take it. If I took both of them, would you give me a lone wolf? Either way, would you give me the win, no matter what? If I took Tamina and Lacey Evans, would you give me the victory and a lone wolf?
Yep.
All right, fine. I'll do that. I'll change my pick. I take both Lacey Evans and Tamina. If either one wins, I get a lone wolf and a victory.
Yeah, that's good.
There you go.
Fine with
Fucking
that.
Lacey Evans gonna win.
Definitely gonna fucking lose.
What? What is a boneyard match?
You don't know about this?
No.
It's Undertaker versus AJ Styles in a boneyard match. What do you mean? What is there to understand?
Nope.
That's good enough, I guess.
I guess. Yeah. Boneyard.
There you go.
This
Bone
is like,
Zone match.
Ooh, the bone zone.
AJ Styles.
Am I still like a minute behind?
You're lagging. You get there's spots where you just like freeze up on us.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what you got?
The thing I feel like this is going to like, what is Undertaker thinking? Like, I feel like this is going to be really embarrassing.
He thinks he needs a third pool.
I guess.
Give me Undertaker for the win.
Going on a limb.
It's WrestleMania, man.
Taker.
AJ's no Brock.
Yeah, Taker. Who did you pick? Wally?
What'd you pick, Wally?
I'm gonna take AJ.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. All right, so you get a lone wolf there. Good luck. Good luck to you. Although, to be fair, Undertaker does lose his match all the time. Undertaker's always losing his buried alive, coffin, whatever the fuck match.
When was the last time he had one of those?
It's been a long time. But, yeah, I'm sticking with Undertaker. So you get a lone wolf there. Congratulations, Wally.
Yep.
Shayna Baszler will challenge Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship.
Shayna.
Oh.
Becky.
I want to say Shayna, but I feel like Vince has already changed his mind on her. So I'm going to say Becky keeps it.
I think Ronda shows up here at some point, right?
Maybe. I feel like I would have seen that spoiled already.
Good point. I think Becky just
But-
wins it.
I'm trying to stay away from spoilers.
I haven't seen any
Oh,
spoilers.
another lone wolf.
So 3 Beckys
Shayna should
and
be the
one
right
Shayna.
answer, but it's not going to be.
Shayna should be the right answer for sure because you
Didn't
need.
you guys say Vince is already like sick of her style?
I don't think he likes it, and she's got to be 40.
Right. So if you're going to give it to her now, you is win.
Really? She's going to
Yeah.
be 40?
Yes.
Wow.
She's 39.
She looks
39
like
last
she's in
year.
her 20s.
Yeah, she doesn't look old. Good for
No.
her.
But I'm just saying, but I think Becky is still their bread and butter. You know.
There's just no real. This is the first legitimate challenger that she's got, and they're gonna blow through this and ruin her challenger, unless Ronda screws it up for her, and then you get your
Maybe
Ronda or Shayna thing that you've been talking about, Bill. But I don't know. I'm gonna stick with Becky. Sticking with Becky. So that's 3-on-1 again. While you have another lone wolf, this could be a mega night for you. You go from last to second to
You're going
last.
to win the year at WrestleMania.
That sounded like a scripted WWE promo right there. What should be good, I don't know if they're going to get enough time. Rhea Ripley, NXT champion, will be challenged by Charlotte Flair, who won the Royal Rumble and decided to challenge an NXT wrestler. So,
Give
what
me
you
Rhea
got?
Ripley. There's no way Charlotte's going to start hanging out on NXT every week.
Okay.
I'll go Rhea.
This is
But
tough.
how do they make it so that Charlotte goes down and then loses to someone? Like,
Yeah.
Put over the future.
You know, like WWE loves to do.
Yeah.
I'll take Charlotte.
I'm having a hard time not picking Charlotte. I'm going to be honest. I just don't
Like-
see how they get out of it. Unless
Yeah.
she just gives up the belt. Like, no, never mind. I don't want it. I beat you, but now I don't want this. This is hard.
Either way, Io Shirai is how they get out of it.
Mm.
Yeah, in theory, if she sticks around. Give me Charlotte. Fuck it, bet. Give me Charlotte.
Yeah.
Oh, what a way to go out on a limb for that.
Really. Real shocker.
For your fucking bet, yep.
I don't know how they get out of it, but I'm giving Charlotte. There's no easy way to get out of it, but
The thing is that
She'd have to-
with everything going on, like I truthfully have no clue what their plan is or who's really going to win a lot of these matches because
There's not a plan.
there's,
Exactly.
like who knows what their thought process is past what was that? Past any of this. Truthfully, what they should be doing is really thinking of like an off season. Be like, okay, let's give these guys an off season right now. But that's a whole other tangent.
No, what?
They're not
TV
going to do
deals,
that.
man.
Never going to happen. I mean, they have enough guys where they could rotate them and have everybody have it all season. They have a million
Too much
guys.
sense. Too much sense.
All right. One of the matches I kind of care about a little bit because I want to see Edge in a singles match, what he can do. You're saying no,
Really?
Bill? You don't care about this at all?
Don't care even a little.
Not even
a
to see what Edge can do after 9 years off.
High five. Way to come back. Don't care.
I think he wins it though.
Oh, yeah, of course he wins.
Because Randy.
Really?
Yep.
All right. Well, we didn't even say what the match was. Edge versus Orton, last man standing. You say Randy because Randy?
Because Randy.
I mean, it's not a bad choice.
I guess. I don't see that happening. I'm picking Edge.
It's Edge all the way.
All right, cool. Randy Orton, Lone Wolf.
Oh, man. When you say it like that, it sounds,
Go ahead,
sounds
Ryan.
like,
Take him,
sounds like
Ryan.
crazy. No. I'm sticking
Take
with
him.
Edge. I'm sticking with
Okay.
Edge. Sticking with Edge. You have no interest in seeing what Edge can do in a singles match? 0.
2% care.
Wow.
What if it
Ouch.
was against someone like Rollins or an AJ or someone interesting?
25% care.
Aleister Black.
28% care.
Okay. Get there.
Okay. What if he was against Andrade?
Like 88% care.
But all because of Andrade, right?
Yeah, obviously.
78% Andrade.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the part I don't care to see Randy Orton wrestle a long match either.
It's going to be a long match too.
It is going to be long. It's going to
This
be
is
at
going to be a
least
25 minute match.
Yeah, I
No,
think you're
the
right.
thing is, I don't know how they. Because is Randy gonna put in his patented chin lock for 5 minutes
He's
in
gotta
front
work
of
that
no
neck
crowd?
close.
In front of no crowd?
Last man standing though, so they're going to have to bury one. One will bury another in items.
Yes, that is for sure true.
Yep.
Randy Orton will be buried by snakes. That's how I'll lose the match. Don't laugh because it could totally be true. It could totally be true. All right. So you're by yourself, lone wolfing Randy Orton, Bill.
Yes, I am.
All right. I don't know which one of these is last, so I'm guessing Goldberg and Braun is not last, right? You have a theory on that? Or is it last one day and are these the last 2 matches?
Probably.
I
Yeah.
feel like no.
Day 1 is Goldberg. Day 2 is B-Rock.
I feel like a women's match closes out one.
Actually, yeah. If it was Goldberg versus Roman, then that probably closes one. But yeah, that might not now with Braun.
All right, so we'll start there because that's the lesser important, I guess. Goldberg is Universal Champ, I believe. He's facing Braun. Got put in Roman Reigns' place. I could not give less of a fuck about this match. Do not care.
What an awful choice. An absolutely awful choice.
Is there any chance Goldberg can actually get Braun up for a jackhammer?
Oh
no. All right. You just made this the most important match for me for the night because I want to see him try to do it. That has become the most important must-see moment of the night if he can actually pick up Braun, which he cannot.
No
That's
way.
now become my favorite thing.
And he's going to try. He's going to try to do it.
Yep, he's going to headbutt a locker and go out and try to pick up this man.
No, you know what? This is no. He's not. He's going to. This is going to be. I want over under on time. I'm saying
Under.
less. The over under 30 seconds.
Under.
I'm going under. Going under.
Over under
I think
30
this is-
seconds?
I think this is a spear. I'd even go over under 10 seconds.
Who's winning? Goldberg?
I think this is a spear and it's over.
I'm going to say Braun.
This is a spear and it's over.
Mike's probably right, but I'm going to say Braun. just 'cause that's what
Holy
we want to
shit!
happen.
How
You know,
funny?
because
You're right.
like they're obviously going to save Goldberg and
I
not
guess.
like wear him out.
Wear him out.
Yeah.
Work more than 1 minute. Oh, we warned you out now. We're so
3 months
sorry.
to recover.
Here's
You
triple
got 3
pay.
months to recover, but oh well.
We force you to work more than 1 minute. Oh God.
15 seconds, too much.
I still think you're right. It's under 30 seconds.
I think it's
Yeah.
under 10 seconds. I think it's a spear and it's over. That's why I don't think it's going to end a show.
I can't believe they're going to do this to Braun, but I can at the same time.
Oh, yeah. they're
Yeah,
gonna
I
do
can
this
believe
to
it.
Braun.
So funny because we just talked about him being like the company man weirdo last week. He's going to get speared in 5 seconds by a 50-year-old man and lose. Good job by you, buddy. Good job by you. All right, I'm sticking with Goldberg. I'm going to guess under 30 seconds.
The thing,
I'll take Goldberg.
what so many people wanted Riddle in this match, and like,
Oh yeah,
would have been awesome, but they're not going to put the championship on Riddle.
no. He would have gotten speared in 5 seconds.
I know. So like, and people are like, "Oh, there's an obvious, opponent," but like, we know how this
That
is
will
gonna
never
end,
happen.
how this would end if they did put Riddle there. Like, they're not going to put the Universal Championship on Riddle, which, even though that would,
Great.
the world would blow up with excitement, but no. Like, you want to make a fucking star quick, it'd be that. But
Yeah.
hey, that 55-year-old guy who,
Headliner.
brother, this company.
They would be stupid enough. Don't put it past them. They would be stupid enough to put a 5-second match at the end of the show. Don't put it past them. They've done weirder stuff before. They had Goldberg win in a 10-second match against Kevin Owens, right? As the last match on like an elimination chamber before.
I think so.
I wouldn't put it past them. All right. So everybody's taking Goldberg. Did we settle that? Or was somebody taking Braun?
No, I'm taking Braun.
Good luck.
You think they're going to put
No,
the belt
but
on Braun?
it shouldn't be on Goldberg either.
All right. One more match. 14 out of 14. Here we go. Brock Lesnar, the champion, going against Drew McIntyre, the Royal Rumble winner. Drew just put out that cool workout video thing. That was cool. Where he was like carrying that stuff up a mountain. Did you see that?
Ooh. No. Sounds fun.
Oh, the Iron Man thing? Or not Iron Man, the Strongman stuff?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it was cool. Go check it out. Yeah. What do we got here? Drew? Is Drew going to do it?
It has to be Drew. I mean, it's Brock, so
Brock.
of course he's going to lose, but it has to be Drew.
Brock wins. Brock.
That's correct.
Everything going on, like, if this was normal WrestleMania, like everything normal, I would have had no problem picking Drew. But now, because shit's all fucked up, I feel like they're going to be like, keep it on Brock.
That's correct.
But I'm going to stick with Drew just because I've been saying it since like Royal Rumble. So I'll stick with Drew.
I'm going to go with Brock because I've been shitting on the fact that everybody's all excited about Drew. And I agree, in theory, Drew winning the title would be very exciting. But it is not going to be him. And I've been saying it forever. This is not going to pay off like you think. And it's going to be Brock winning again. It's just another big guy for Brock to beat.
You're saying everything you're saying is absolutely correct, but if they don't take it off him now, he's going to be like he's going to break what's his name's record for
CM Punk's record? Oh,
No. He's going to break what's his name's record if you don't take it off him now.
Bruno Sammartino.
Yeah, he's going to break Bruno's record. Because if Drew's not going to do it, who's going to take it?
I don't give a fuck about Bruno. Who do you ever beat?
It's fair. I will take Drew McIntyre and feel terrible about it.
All right, so it's another split. Mike and Bill have Drew. Wally and I have Brock. All right, that's it. That's all of WrestleMania for now.
You guys win this one.
That's all of WrestleMania for now. And this is the close of our picks. So we'll see next week who the winner of the year was.
Yep.
And I'm excited to see if I'm the first repeat champion. I'm excited for this. All right, Bill, it's time for your segment to be named later.
So we already discussed this, but last week we weren't sure, and then going into tonight we still weren't. Street Profits, in fact, are the champions. We couldn't figure that out last week. I personally could not figure out who Richard Grieco was.
Right.
He didn't look familiar, but he's apparently been in everything.
Sure.
He's in video games and TV shows and movies and everything. He was in Night at the Roxbury and both 21 and 22 Jump Street.
Oh, okay.
And he was in Always Sunny in Philadelphia as himself.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was in
the one
Always Sunny?
where D makes like smut movies or something. I didn't remember really, but
Which he makes what?
smut movies. And we were also trying to figure out when the Giants and Ravens Super Bowl was, because somehow that took up a good chunk of our discussion last week.
Yeah.
Gotta fill time.
2001. It directly succeeded the Rams and Titans Super Bowl,
Yeah. Rams Titans.
which was 2000. And then 2002, the one following it was Patriots Rams, which I don't recall even a little bit.
So the Rams Titans
Was
Rams
2000.
was 2000. What was the one where Torrey Holt came up short with that pass across the middle?
No,
I don't think that was.
You're talking about the Titans. Kevin Dyson came up short, a yard short. in
Kevin
that game.
Dyson. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. Yes.
That was 2000. 2001, K-Rod Cowan stopped drinking and lost.
Yeah. Stop drinking at the wrong time.
And then 2002, I think, was the one where Vinatieri had the kick to win it at the end of the game or something.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
So, yeah, 2001 was
There
the
you
answer.
There you go. Anything
That
else?
was solid like 10 minutes of our conversation last week.
Yeah. It
Thanks,
was.
Wally.
Thanks, Wally. Any
problem.
other segments to name?
No other segments.
All right. Time for the Wednesday Night War highlights. Bill, you want to get us started with NXT? There were a few highlights that I saw, but I'm not sure if I missed anything big.
The other ones were the qualifying matches for the women. So they were decent, but they were just quick matches.
Who did we get in for the women's ladder match?
Candice LeRae won, and who's the other one?
The whole EO deal.
Oh, yeah, Io came back. She replaced an injured Xia Li, and then obviously won her match
Of course.
against Aaliyah. She beat Aaliyah in like 2 moves.
Yes. Yes.
Or Leah.
And they announced that all the takeover matches are going to be happening over the next several weeks.
Yeah, they're just going to be on TV.
So
Great.
the one thing that kind of gives me a twinge of maybe the WrestleMania matches could be good, because a lot of the reason why NXT is so good and their matches are so good because they have time to lay them out at the Performance Center and have time to work the things out. Maybe they'll have that time with having everyone having time and being able to reshoot things. But we'll see. I still doubt it's going to be good WrestleMania. But NXT
It's going to
should
be weird. I think this is in part because everything got messed up, and then also in part they figured, well, let's try to boost our ratings.
Yeah, that's true. True.
So, yeah, they essentially, Hunter came out and was like, yeah, so it's going to be an empty arena match for you two.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
It was like, I'm going to text you with the location.
Fuck this guy.
Like,
What? Now, At the very end, Killer Cross's stuff came up.
Right.
And then for me on the network, that was the end. Did he actually come out?
No.
Okay.
But then
It seemed to end very abruptly.
That did give me like wait, so is he like inserting himself already in one of their storylines? That's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing he'll feud with one of them afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah, so Daddy Hunter had to come out and set him straight.
And you see, and his new name, what he's known as, the
Who?
Creator.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's
The
right.
Creator.
He's literally Jesus Christ.
Oh no, he's not Jesus.
He's
Jesus.
God. God damn it.
Yeah.
I'm God. I hated that segment so much. I hated it so much.
I liked it.
He just took over like, me and Sean, remember that?
I liked
Who
it.
cares? Oh my God. It
I'll
has
say-
nothing to do with these two guys.
Oh, yeah.
Alex-
And your other note here, Malcolm Bivens finally showed up with some
Two-
dudes.
Two jabronis.
This is what I was alluding to in our group chat.
You're worried about that?
Because I'm very glad Malcolm is on TV. But man, those two dudes stink. You can just see it. It's written all over them. These two guys are just no good. Just
Who are they?
one of the guys was part of that whole $1 million arm thing with India and the Pirates.
Oh, that's right. Yep. I read that now you say that.
Wow.
And then the other guy, I don't know, but these dudes just are not good.
No.
Like you could just tell, like with their movements, the way they're handling, you could tell like Riddle was like keeping things together. But yeah, like that's what I think. Like man, they have put him behind the 8 ball with these two jabrones.
They reminded me of two things. Part Ascension. I think they even did the Ascension's finisher. When they I think they did the Ascension's finisher. And then part like bad Akam and Razor. Because they were talking in like weird languages and like trying to be scary, but it wasn't scary at all.
Yeah, weird languages. People
Super
with
weird.
people with
Indian,
different
you know,
languages are weird.
They're Indian. They come from the country of the billion people, but weird.
super weird.
Well, I didn't recognize it. I didn't recognize what it was.
These two Indian gentlemen speaking Indian.
Didn't know they were Indian. They were wearing weird cool clothes.
Oh, weird. Yeah.
Oh, weird clothes.
Weird cool clothes. Come on. All right. Anything else?
It's
on
all set
NXT.
up for the weeks ahead.
I actually didn't mind. I liked NXT this week. I thought it was
Yeah.
a good show.
Yeah.
But yeah, Riddle's gonna run through these two guys. It's like it's nothing.
Yeah. Who fucking cares?
Like, okay, but yeah. Oh, and next week there's a qualifier for the last spot, and I'm guessing it'll be
It
Dakota.
has to be Dakota. I mean, I personally would love to see Xylee, but it has to be Dakota.
Yeah.
It's got to be Dakota. Wait, why is she getting a
Okay.
second chance?
Because it's a second chance. Like, they're all in it. It's like a –
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And then NXT UK was basically just to continue building to Finn Balor and Tyler Bate and Walter all somehow interacting.
And that's been postponed till October.
Perfect.
Oh man. All right. All right. Let's
At
move on.
least the pay-per-view.
Right. Let's move on to AEW, which also had an empty arena show. There were some good things and some not so great things.
Yeah, I'd say this week it was most definitely a rougher week this week.
It is a challenge to have, as we've seen, empty arena wrestling shows. It's not easy. So commentary was changed. That's the first note I have, because Jim Ross and Excalibur could not travel. So it was Tony Schiavone back on play-by-play for the first time in however many years, 20 years on TNT. And he was with Kenny, I thought Kenny was really good. And he was with
Kenny was
Cody,
good.
who was not as strong.
Yeah.
He was kind of going off on his own Cody tangents, which I guess you should expect. But I like what Kenny did. Like Kenny did a good job as commentary. And a couple of things here. For some weird reason, Jake Hager is the next number one contender.
He's just that match has already, I guess, been taped, and they just needed something to hold them over. But
Who's the champion right now?
John Moxley.
Moxley.
Oh, right. Okay.
So Moxley is going to face Hager. And, I don't feel great about Hager as a number one contender. But, yeah, it's a filler match. I guess whatever.
They needed someone just to fill between shows or between big events.
I guess. Some of the other things that happened. Brody Lee is apparently, as the Exalted One, basically Vince McMahon.
Yeah. It's essentially Vince.
Okay.
He was eating a steak dinner with some of his lackeys there, and they couldn't eat until he finished eating.
It's a real Vince thing, which is insane.
Really?
Yep.
Yes.
That's a real Vince thing?
Yes.
Yep.
No.
That's a rumor that's out there. Very heavily rumored, and then the other thing, just not a rumor, it's pretty much fact at this point, said by many people. Somebody at the table sneezed, and he threw them out of the room, which is definitely a Vince thing.
He hates sneezing.
Sneezing and coughing.
Good. Hey, me.
How the fuck do you work for a man like that? Like, honestly.
Good question.
Jesus.
Good fucking question. So yeah, this was real interesting that he's taking this corporate, like more corporate-y kind of weird cult way than just a straight up weird demon cult. Which I guess makes sense because of the way he can talk. He talks in a different way than he's not like he doesn't talk like a monster heel would. He's like
right. Yes.
Jericho, good moment. Jericho yelling at Vanguard 1 and calling it a son of a bitch. When Vanguard 1 flew down, he started swearing at Vanguard 1, the drone, which was very funny. But then we had Go ahead.
This whole segment, I don't know, it just didn't fully click for me.
Yeah, because there's no crowd.
Like in front of a crowd, like, okay. But this is just like...
Yeah, so it was Jericho and Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy was in the stands, and he teleported down to the ring. Because they were with no audience, they were able to do all these camera angles of him and Jericho standing there, and he just moved down the stands, and then they quick cut it together, so it looked like he teleported his way from the top of wherever they were all the way to the ring, basically. And then,
well, he proved that wrong today.
Right.
He said that Vanguard 1 actually was projecting him all across.
Right. Because so many weird people got so upset about the fact.
This is the stuff you like, Wally.
Even Meltzer was upset by the teleporting. But it's like, okay.
I would have liked the teleporting though.
Yeah. So
I like the teleporting. I don't like the projecting him in the ring or whatever Vanguard 1 was supposedly doing.
I think that was a make good to try to.
You'd rather have been supernatural?
Yeah.
I think it was a make good to try to calm people down that he was supernatural or whatever. I don't know. Right. I didn't really care. It was fine. I don't need to see like complete supernatural out of Matt Hardy every week, but that he teleported one time, didn't really bother me that much. But I was like you, Mike. I didn't think the segment was amazing. I did like Jericho yelling at Vanguard 1, but and then that was about it. Some of the matches that were on there weren't totally great, I didn't think. Kenny and Sammy Guevara for the AAA Megatron Championship was just okay.
Oh, that's going to be on their TV?
Yeah, it was on.
It was good. It went
all right.
long.
It was long. They needed a long match. He did.
Yes.
the fun part about the match was Sammy's cheering section. Is he drew pictures of people's faces and put them in chairs to watch the match, and he multiple times went out to sit with them and converse, and even made out with a Brandy Rhodes picture that he had drawn, supposedly.
Very funny.
That was good. Sammy is quickly becoming one of the best parts of the show.
Oh yeah.
Every week he has some funny thing, and
very funny.
There was a video he put out where he ran into. Did you see this? He ran into Darby Allin at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
And tried to attack him at 7-Eleven, and Darby Allin did the coffin drop off the 7-Eleven the countertop onto a bunch of off the counter onto a bunch of Inner Circle people. It's good. Very funny.
No, it was actually this one dude, Joe Alonzo. It was funny though. It was good.
Oh, it was just on Joe Alonzo.
Yeah, I think.
Okay. That was about it. It was an okay show, up and down.
What is the TNT title?
So that was just announced before we started recording that AEW is going to have a television title called the TNT title. They're going to have a tournament for it. They're going to do it on AEW Dark somewhat, it seems like.
I don't know.
So not on TNT.
They're going to set up some of the matches, and then there is going to be stuff on TNT, and then the main match is supposed to be at Double or Nothing, which they still said is happening in this press release.
Yeah.
Which is sort of weird because, like, there's no way Double or Nothing is happening, right?
When
is it?
May 23rd.
When's it scheduled for?
May 23rd.
Oh, yeah, no.
No way, right?
Not in Vegas.
No.
I just don't see it.
No.
But, yeah, so the TNT title will be like a television title defended on TNT. And it will actually have TNT's logo on it somewhere. And this is their mid-card title. I don't know that they needed a mid-card title. I don't know how you guys feel.
I think I would have rathered a trios title.
I still think that's coming.
That's going to be a lot of titles.
Yeah.
What is a wrestling company these days without a lot of titles?
That's true. They all do.
I suppose. So that's it for the Wednesday Night Wars. Now it's time for everybody's favorite segment of the week, which didn't happen last week, really. It's Mike's favorite wrestler of the week. I can't tell because I'm in a delay if you need me to continue. Are you ready?
I've got it.
Okay.
I've got it.
It's not like we have a list here where you can follow along and no one is coming.
Tommy Hellfire is our wrestler of the week.
Tommy Hellfire?
He's 36 years old. Tommy Hellfire. I know you've got low bandwidth over there. Stick with me. He's from Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. He is a male. His gender's male. He's a singles wrestler. Beginning of his in-ring career is 2008, and he's got 12 years experience because that's 12.
20 minus 8 is 12.
Oh, and look at this. He just had a match. Oh, he just had a match this month on the 14th in PCW, where he's in a tag team with a fellow named Rocco, who are called the Stallones.
Wow.
And they beat the Black Diamonds.
Match.
Yeah. Yep. And he's also fought the King of Kolak title. He beat Sketch. No, he lost to Sketch. I don't know who Sketch is.
Oh, but you know Rocco.
I know Rocco.
Why do I feel like you would be in a tag team if you were a wrestler, Mike, called the Stallones? I don't know why. I feel
good tag team.
Yeah, it would be.
Be a good tag team.
Anything else to say about Johnny Hellfire?
He was Tommy. He was GPW champion for 490 days.
Wow. So they had a show every 300 days?
It's a good run.
Good run.
GPW is standing for Gippsland Wrestling.
Nope.
Pro Wrestling.
Nope. Oh, no. Not only math, but also letters.
Clicked off it quick.
All right, we're on fire, Wally. Bring it
All right, well, it's time for your top 5 if you have one.
I do. Top 5 this week is going to be the top 5 worst things about Almighty Thor from a Norse mythology aspect.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 5. There are more gods than just Thor, Odin, and Balder and Loki. There's way many more gods, and that's all we saw. Number 4 was Balder's death was just a signal that Ragnarok was coming. It didn't actually trigger a Ragnarok. It didn't happen during Ragnarok. Number 3, Balder was killed. What?
No Ragnarok. That's all I'm saying.
Number 3, Balder was accidentally killed by the blind god Hod using a spear made out of mistletoe because they all thought he was invincible, except for to mistletoe, apparently. Number 2, Loki's children were also part of Ragnarok. That's including Fenrir, the Great Wolf, and Jormungandr, the giant serpent. And number 1, the worst thing about this movie was that Ragnarok failed. No. In Norse mythology, Ragnarok happens. It's a thing that happens. Many of the gods are killed, including Thor and Odin. And I was just pissed that they decided, nope, Ragnarok, nope, doesn't happen. Doesn't succeed. So those were the top 5 things that were wrong with Almighty Thor.
And it wasn't because the porn stars got no chemistry with the lady.
A porn star?
That guy is a porn star. We discussed this last week.
Yeah, he's straight up a porn star.
Okay.
Not a joke.
Obviously, Mike.
I will say that he acted very much like Thor. No, I believe you. I get it. He was an actual porn star. I could see it, actually. But no, he actually acted the way Thor would act. So that was the one close thing to being realistic. So.
All
That's
right.
my top 5.
Thank you for that. Top 5 things that were wrong with Almighty Thor that had nothing to do with its shitty plot. All right. Coming up next, we do a Chosen One review episode on one single solitary match. It's going to be interesting.
A good one.
It's very good. It is from All Japan. It is Kenta Kobayashi teamed with Misawa. Going against Kawada. Mm-hmm. And how do you say the other dude's name?
Akira Tao.
Yes. It is a tag team match that goes for almost 50 minutes, I want to say.
Yes.
So a lot of fun. Enjoyed watching it. Should be interesting. One match, one show, one match. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. That's it. That's the end of this episode. We got to pee. Peace out.